Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to Northern Burlington County Regional High School. I am Mr. James Dowd, and I am joined by broadcasting student Mr. Jojo Melissaratos, and we are here live at the farm. It is Monday, April 15th, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on the Cinnaminson Pirates, and it is the home opener here for the Greyhounds, so a lot of excitement. How you doing today, Jojo?
I'm good. How are you?
Should be a great matchup. We have a unseasonably warm day here. It is currently 84 degrees, so a beautiful day for a ball game. Northern comes into this one. They have been playing some outstanding softball this year. They are currently 6-1, and their lone loss, as a matter of fact, came about a week or so ago versus Cinnaminson in the RV Elite Tournament semifinal, where the Hounds lost 6-5, and so I'm sure the Lady Hounds would love nothing more than to get a big win versus the only team that's defeated them so far, as well as a division rival and the team that beat them in the RV tournament. Northern is currently led by head coach Mr. Brian Wolverton. He is an outstanding coach here at the farm.
Comes the pitch from Fontana. Bowed off.
And in fact, last year, he led the Hounds to an outstanding 15-11 record and guided them all the way to the Central Jersey sectional final, where they fell against Marlboro 3-2. But this is a great team, and they've got an outstanding group of young talent as well as seasoned talent here up against Cinnaminson. Some of the outstanding players on the Greyhounds so far this year include current pitcher Michaela Fontana. She's having a great season so far. But they also have some really talented players such as Abigail Valenti, Abigail Todd, Ava Connor, Samantha Carruthers, Claudia Rames, as well as some young talent such as Gia McKelvey, Allie Papple, Brogan Clemens, Madison Fontana, Riley Pollock, and Haley MacArthur. And so this should be a great game. I'm looking very much forward to this one here, Jojo. Meanwhile, Cinnaminson, they come into this game. As I stated, they recently defeated the Greyhounds. That was back on April 6th. That was in the RV Elite Tournament semifinal. In that game, Cinnaminson was victorious, 6-5, but they've got a really talented squad as well. They currently come into this one. They are 4-2, and they've had some big wins, including not just the Northern game, but they defeated Paul VI. They defeated Bordentown, Doane Academy, and their only losses coming into this one were against Notre Dame, the number one ranked team in the state, and a nail-biter versus Haddon Township, 3-2. So, two neighboring schools. I'm sure head coach Mr. Lewis Arnold has his team fired up. Cinnaminson had an outstanding season last year. They finished their season 21-5, and as a matter of fact, they won the BCSL last year with a record of 7-1 in division. And so these look like two of the top teams here in the conference. Now, Northern currently plays in the Liberty Division, Cinnaminson in the Patriot Division. This was last year, but I believe this year now both teams are in the same division. So look for this one to be really close, and look for this one to have some serious division implications. These two teams have squared off quite a few times in the last few years, and Northern was victorious in games last year, but Cinnaminson has been highly competitive, and these teams actually have been toe-to-toe the last couple of years. Cinnaminson got some big wins in the previous years, and look for this one to be really close.
Here comes the pitch. It's called a strike. Big cut there for strike. And here's pitch. A little low, a little down inside. Ball 1. Pretty solid start here for Northern. 2 outs, top of the first. Looking to get out of it. Comes the pitch. It is hit, jammed, and caught for the 3rd out, and that will be the end of the first 0-0.
Northern is currently led by some outstanding players, and some of their team leaders so far this year include some of the players I mentioned there, JoJo. But looking at their stats on the season, they've really gotten some high-end production. And as we look at some of the seniors who will be going to bat soon, we have to start with Abigail Todd. She currently has 10 hits on the season, including 6 singles, and she's batting .420 on the year. She has 2 stolen bases, she's got 3 walks, she's got a home run. So she's looking to have an outstanding year this year, looking to get her 100th hit this season, which would be certainly an accomplishment. In addition to her, the Hounds have an outstanding player in Ava Connor, and Ava had a limited season last year, but has really come out of the gate in this one, and she has done really, really well. She has had a run scored. She has also led the team in fielding, in addition to some other really talented seniors, such as Samantha Carruthers, who, as I stated, has really taken over a big leadership role this year with 5 hits on the year so far, 6 walks, so great eye at the plate, and 5 singles. So the Hounds have a really talented squad, and they're led by Michaela Fontana, who I mentioned is pitching today on the mound and has really done a great job for the Hounds on the mound. And as we look at her stats here, JoJo, she has really done a great job limiting the opposition this year. She currently has 38 innings pitched with 20 hits given up on the season, 8 runs allowed. She has a 1.1 ERA with 49 Ks and only 4 walks. So she is leading the Greyhounds, and we should have a great matchup here. On the other end of the diamond here, JoJo, we have a great team here in Cinnaminson. And as I stated, I'm sure they'd like nothing more than to come in here and spoil our opening day game. As we look at their team, they are led by some outstanding upperclassmen as well, including junior Hannah Derbyshire. She currently has 3 hits on the season with 5 RBIs and 4 walks, so great eye there for her. They also have sophomore Delaney Kroll, who's been having an outstanding season here with 16 at-bats and 5 hits, in addition to 5 RBIs. She's actually second on the team with 5 RBIs, tied with Madeline Kachuk and Hannah Derbyshire, who I mentioned previously. And they're only behind junior Ellie Zarnowski with 6 RBIs on the season. And Ellie has 6 hits on the season with 4 walks, currently batting .389. They also have a very talented junior in Madden Riddler, who actually leads the team in at-bats, and we just saw her up to bat. She currently leads the team in runs scored and also is tied for second on the team in walks. But still, early in this one, anybody's game. As I stated, beautiful day here for a ball game. Both these teams looking to get a big-time win, and I look forward for this one, JoJo, to really go the distance here. And Cinnaminson comes into this one, as I stated, they are 4-2. They have a big game tomorrow versus Delran.
Comes the 3-hole batter.
And this is actually their first of 4 away games. They're going to follow this one up against Delran tomorrow, as I stated, then against West Hampton Tech, followed by another away game versus Shawnee. And then they're going to return home towards the end of the week
Comes the
and
pitch.
play Manchester and Township.
Ball one.
So lots of excitement here on the farm. Lots of exciting things going on, not just in this game, but also with all of our teams here as we look at the lineup of games going on here. Northern is taking on Burlington Township in golf, so that should be a great game. Our baseball team is actually playing here today at the farm versus Cinnaminson, so we wish them the best of luck. They are led by head coach Mr. Gene Darling. Our boys tennis team is away at Morristown Friends. Girls lacrosse on the docket here at Haddon Township. Boys lacrosse is away at Delran. And our boys volleyball team, who Northern TV was on hand for last week for a big win versus Seneca, they're away at Kingsway. And I'll tell you what, that boys volleyball team, JoJo, they're having an outstanding season. Currently 8-0 on the season with a big-time game tomorrow versus West Windsor Plainsboro North. And that's always a big game versus West Windsor, followed by 3 home games in the next week. So be sure to check out our boys volleyball team in addition to all of our teams and all of the excitement here going on at Northern Burlington.
Comes the pitch. A little high. Comes the second pitch. It's a little low. See if she can get this. Hit her out. She's getting set. In the pitch. Got a piece hidden by the batter.
Again, for those just tuning in, I am Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by JoJo, Melissa Taros, and we are here. Melissa Rados, rather. We are here. It is Monday, April. It is opening day here at the farm.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting day to be here at Northern. Pretty high on our sports, and love cheering them on. Here comes the pitch. We got a battle going on here. We got an 0-0 game, top of the second right now. Still early, and looking for some offense. Let's see what they can try to put together here, but Michaela's really dealing it right now. And the pitch.
That one's going to be high and outside. Northern's looking to get a big win here in front of our home crowd. Great turnout of friends, family, community members on hand here at the farm. Always a great turnout supporting our athletic teams. That one's going to be fouled off.
And strikes her out. Way to get out of it. Strike 3. Caught looking. Now what you need that. Oh, 1 count here. And the pitch.
So Fontana certainly got her hands full with this batter, but as we stated, Northern has a really good team, and we expect a great game here today. That one's going to be fouled off.
Good battle here going on between Michaela and the pitch.
This opportunity here now to thank our sponsor, Canon. This game is currently being filmed with Canon cameras. outstanding manufacturer of electronic equipment. Also want to tell our viewers that if anybody is interested in any sponsorship opportunities, they can email our Director of Instruction, Mr. Matt Conowitz, mconowitz@nburlington.com, with the information provided here on the screen, with all kinds of ways to keep our students and community plugged in. Very fortunate to have a lot of community support here, JoJo. We've got a great turnout. Friends, family, community members. We're actually lucky we got a seat here, JoJo, to watch this one because there are a lot of fans here on hand. We also have a JV game going on simultaneously with softball. So it's a beautiful day for a ball game, as I stated. And Northern currently has their hands full here with Cinnaminson, but look for this one to be a really tight matchup. Want to also tell our viewers, if they want to check out all of the exciting athletic action or academic action, they can check us out on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Northern TV. And you can follow us on Twitter at Northern_TV to follow all of the exciting things that are going on. And we certainly have a very, very exciting fourth marking period here coming up, JoJo. In addition to the athletics, as I mentioned, boys volleyball, girls softball here today. We have a number of really awesome and exciting academic achievements and performances coming up. We have our annual Greyhound Choice actually later this week. That's on Thursday. We also have our annual middle school and high school band and chorus concerts, and you can check those out on our district calendar that is on our website, nburlington.com. We have our annual middle school Greyhound Gala approaching, senior night, scholars night. We have our JRTC National Awards coming up, in addition to our Senior Awards, Scholar Awards, and then our high school graduation. So lots of awesome things coming up, and you can check out all of those dates on our district website. Real close game here so far. No one has really done anything of significance, but we've gotten some great performances, and Cinnaminson has gotten a hit or two here so far, but still lots of action to play. Hopefully the weather will cooperate with us. Northern TV tried to do a game last week but was rained out, unfortunately, here with girls softball. But here we are today, JoJo, and I'll tell you what, we couldn't have picked a better day for the weather, as Our Lady Hounds looking to get a big time win here at home in front of our home crowd.
And now we're on to the bottom of the second, looking for Northern to do some damage here. Strike one on a foul to head back to the backstop. Here comes the pitch. Down to the baseline, she's running, and great play, and she is out at first.
Certainly, softball team here rooting for all of our teams on the farm. Want to give a shout out to our athletic director, Dr. Dan Uzaki. He does a great job keeping everybody plugged in. And also want to inform our viewers you can keep up with all of the exciting action at Northern_TV. And we're on Twitter. We're also on YouTube. You can check us out and follow all of the exciting sports action and academic action. And it's going to be a really exciting fourth quarter here at Northern, with many concerts, award ceremonies, and wonderful activities here to keep our viewers plugged in.
Looking to keep pushing the pedal here. Up to the plate here, looking to do some damage. Northern Burlington softball has been very consistent for the last couple years, and they're looking to go over that hump, get a couple more wins, and go further in the playoffs. And I think with the
getting an outstanding game here from Michaela Fontana on the mound for the Greyhounds. and we'll see what she has in store here. As we look ahead at the Northern schedule, and certainly it is only the home opener, but as we look at the schedule here, JoJo, the Hounds have, in addition to today's exciting home opener, they'll be at home for a number of games. And as I stated, and a couple of those games actually will be under the lights. So make sure to check us out here at Northern. They're going to wrap up their season versus Allentown, another local team. That's going to be on May 21st. And we hope that the Hounds can again advance to the playoffs as they did last year, where they defeated the number 1 seed and got all the way to the sectional final and unfortunately lost a nail-biter. But I'll tell you what, if you look back on the season last year and you told the team, hey, we're going to get all the way to the finals, I think they'll take that 9 out of 10, JoJo. So I think we have a really exciting team here and a really exciting sports season to look forward to.
Is the end of the bottom of the second, top 3.
So, Northern looking to come up against some really good batters here versus Cinnaminson. Miss Hannah Derbyshire, Miss Delaney Kroll, and Miss Mia Zuccarelli, who are some of the best hitters here for the Pirates. So we'll see what the Hounds can do. Hopefully shut that group down and get on the board here in this very exciting matchup. Crowd certainly likes the effort on that play. This game is still anybody's matchup here so very early.
Kayla's waiting for the pitch. Here comes the pitch. And there's a little outside. Oh, they call it a strike. Here comes the delivery from Michaela. Strike 3 is called. What a pitch on the inner half of the plate by Michaela. That's here comes the pitch from and is high and outside. Good eye.
Now batting for Cinnaminson, very talented player, number 22, Mia Zuccarelli. She's had a hit in at least every game that they've played so far this season. Very talented player, sophomore. She has 7 hits on the season. She's batting .437. She also has 2 RBIs and 3 runs scored. So she's looking to get on base here and hopefully help out the Pirates. Pitching for the Hounds, obviously, as we stated, Michaela Fontana, who's having a great season. Not just on the mound, but also at the plate. And she's looking to get out of a jam. That looks like that's going to be popped up there and fouled off. So another at-bat attempt here for Zuccarelli in the top of the 3rd inning.
And that is the end of the top of the 3rd. Way to get out of it.
So we head to the bottom of the 3rd.
I'll tell you what, JoJo, this has been a really great game so far. Both of these teams have gotten some hits, but still have yet to get any runs. That's a credit to both the pitching and the fielding, but not for a lack of effort, because I'll tell you what, these girls have come out here on both sides and really have gone to bat with some really great swings. And as I stated previously, I think this one's going to really come down to the wire. Their last game, as previously mentioned, a 6-5 win by Cinnaminson, but still, anybody's game. Beautiful day for a ball game, and once again, I want to thank our friends, family, community members for coming out. Now, you can keep up with all of the exciting athletic action on Twitter or X, and that is run by our athletic director, Dr. Dan Uzaki. He does a great job keeping everybody plugged in at NBC_athletics, and that's a great way to keep up to date with all of the scores and happenings that are going on here with our sports teams here at the farm. Also want to take this opportunity to once again thank our sponsor, Canon, great manufacturer of electronic devices. And as I previously stated, this game is currently being filmed with Canon cameras. So thank you very much to Canon for their support. You know, we've been talking a lot about the Greyhounds, JoJo, and understandably, but I'll tell you what, the Pirates have some really talented players as well. One of their standouts is Madden Rittler. She's batting .280 on the season, leads the team in runs scored with 7. She's got 3 RBIs, 2 triples, and a double. So she'd be somebody I'm looking out for if I'm the Greyhounds. And they're still looking out to get a run on the board here. Good eye there by Fontana. I'm sure she'd like to help her own cause here by getting a base hit and hopefully scoring a run in this inning, if not more than one. But it has been a great turnout here. You can hear the fans cheering on our girls. Good eye there. Thought that was going to be a walk, but it looks like it was called a strike. Looked a little high, but nevertheless, we'll see what she can do here at this at-bat.
The pitch is swung on, fouled back.
And that's going to be a shot, but fouled back.
So her patience paid off there at the plate. And looks like we're going to get a pinch runner in here for Fontana. She's got her work cut out for her on the mound, so great move there by the coaches. And now batting for the Greyhounds Number 15, Amelia Ribadavia. And she's going to try to score here for the Hounds. Score a run here for the Hounds.
Pitch is getting set. This here comes the pitch.
So the pinch runner move pays off as pass ball allows Northern now to get a runner in scoring position, now on second base.
Batter here to step in, try to get this score off second. Here comes the pitch.
So that one is outside. So good look there by the Greyhounds. We are here still in the bottom of the third as the Hounds are trying to get a run here in this inning, have a runner on second, as we stated previously, JoJo. And hopefully they can generate a run here and get on the board.
Looking to get this batter out. She's been throwing a great game so far, as you said, JoJo, and Northern's looking to get a big win here in front of our home crowd.
Batting for the Lady Hounds is Haley MacArthur, very talented freshman player here on the Hounds. She's got 12 hits on the season so far. She's batting .444, so very impressive for such a young talent to be on the varsity squad and be playing so well. She also has 8 runs scored on the year, and that's going to be a hit. Advance the runner, so now Northern, but the base is loaded. And MacArthur's got wheels. She's got 12 stolen bases as well. So I would look for the Hounds to capitalize on that effort. Great play there. Batting next is Miss Riley Pylock. She's having a great season as well, with 11 hits and 7 runs on the season. She go with 2 home runs, 3 stolen bases. She's batting .392.
And we'll see what the Hounds can do here with the runner in scoring position that and be called a ball.
Hey, good turn here.
Northern currently up in this one. Very, very close game so far. And if we get some other scores that come in, certainly we'll be more than happy to provide our viewers with other scores from our other teams that are currently in action here for the Greyhounds. So, great game here, great weather, and I'll tell you what, JoJo, couldn't have asked for a better day. Great turnout. You can see the friends, family, community members, lawn chairs on the bleachers coming out here supporting our Lady Hounds and looking to get a big win here on our home opener.
Good heads-up play by 13 there. I just need to put it in play here, get this run across. Runner on third, bottom of the third. Here comes the pitch. Steps back in the plate, looks ready. And here comes pitch. Northern to look to do some damage.
And the Greyhounds in prime position here to put some runs up in this inning.
Now we got runners on second and third here. Comes the pitch, and that is Northern's in a really good spot here. Set himself up pretty good now. Just got to be a little bit clutch. Ball in play.
Good tight turns, right?
Hounds with 2 runners in scoring position. So hopefully can get another run here in the bottom of the third. I'm sure Coach Wolverton loves the effort so far here on opening day. That's going to be ball. But just been a tremendous opening day here at the farm. And as I stated previously, a lot of excitement here at Northern. We are approaching our senior trip. And we have a lot of exciting events coming up here in the spring, in May and June. And hopefully some of our teams can celebrate some division titles, some sectional titles, maybe even make it to a state championship. So lots of good things happening here at Northern. And that's going to be a little flare popped up behind the backstop. And the Greyhounds are going to have another chance here. As we stated, JoJo, still plenty of action here left in this one and plenty of action in our other games that are going on. We have no score updates quite yet. Good effort there by the Hounds, and they look to continue to keep their foot on the gas, so to speak, here, and hopefully put up a couple more runs here in the bottom of the third.
And again, for those just tuning in, I am Mr. James Dowd, and I am joined by broadcasting student Mr. JoJo Melisseratos, and we are here live. It is Monday, April 15th, 2024, as the Northern Burlington Lady Greyhounds softball team takes on the Cinnaminson Pirates in a great divisional matchup, and which should be really 2 of the top teams in the division this season.
And our crowd here is fired up. As I stated, great turnout, as always, here at the farm. Beautiful day. As we stated, JoJo, a little windy, but just a great day for athletics. And all of our teams are starting their season today, and hopefully many of our teams can get a big win, if not all of them. So the softball team is certainly in the driver's seat here.
Batting for Cinnaminson, number 5. That one's going to be low. Number 5, Michaela Shucker. She's hitting .230 this year. She's got 4 hits, 4 RBIs. She also has 2 walks and 2 hit by pitches, so she's more than capable of getting on base. She's going to get thrown out there at first, but great effort there by Cinnaminson. And let's see what number 30 can do here. Madeline Katchuk. She is one of only 2 seniors on the team. She's joined by Kayla Meenan, but she's got 5 RBIs on the season. So we'll see what she can do here against Fontana. That one's going to be outside. But Northern's been playing some outstanding softball here, JoJo, as we stated. And we're rooting for the Greyhounds, and we're rooting for a good game. And our crowd on hand here, can't say enough about the community support we get here at the farm. Fontana having a tough time here in this one, down in the count. So that's a credit to good eye at Katchuk. And we'll see what the Pirates can do as Michaela winds up here for the pitch. And she's going to send that one off. Northern currently up 1-0. And again, for those tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. JoJo Melissa Rados. We are here live. It is opening day at the farm as the Northern Burlington Lady Greyhounds take on the Cinnaminson Pirates. And what's really been a really close and great matchup so far, that's going to be strike 2. The pressure's on here. As we stated, both these teams look to be highly competitive this year. We'll see what Fontana's got up her sleeve here. And that one's going to be high. And Katchuk's going to step into the box here and try to make something happen. And that's going to be hit to the second baseman, thrown out at first. So great play there by the Greyhounds, still up 1-0. That's going to be the end of the inning. We're going to pick back up here in the bottom of the 4th. Batting now for the Hounds is Madison Fontana, very talented player here, number 18 for the Greyhounds. She's having a really good season so far. She's got 10 hits on the year. She's currently batting .400. She has 8 runs scored in addition to 4 RBIs, so she's certainly contributing a lot here to the team. She also has a double and a triple on the year, so we'll see what she can do here and hopefully enhance this lead in the bottom of the 4th. So Fontana there with a good eye, working the count. A lot of softball to play, and the Greyhounds will come up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Still plenty of game here to play, and obviously, JoJo, a pleasure to do this with you, and looking forward to an exciting matchup here. Northern led by head coach Mr. Brian Wolverton, as we stated. Tremendous coach here at Northern, and we've got a great matchup here.
Northern would lead here more than halfway throughout the game. Looking to score some more runs and put this game out of reach quick. She gets set right in the box.
That's going to be a chopper up the middle, and she's going to be thrown out there at first, but great effort there by the Hounds. And still, lots of softball left to play in this one, JoJo, as you stated, so we'll see what the Lady Hounds can do here with number 50 coming up to bat, Gia McKelvey, here for the Lady Hounds.
The dugout is getting loud.
There's 2 outs. We had 2 outs. I'll get for this batter at least.
Here comes the pitcher. Reminder, this is the opening day of Northern.
So, Derbyshire kind of in a tough spot here versus the Hounds. Tell you what though, JoJo, she's having an outstanding season as well for the Pirates. Offensively, she's got 5 runs, 4 hits, and 5 RBIs on the season. And pitching, she has only given up 3 earned runs this year. And that one's going to be foul tipped. But she's an outstanding pitcher. Hannah Derbyshire Jr. for Cinnaminson. And actually versus Bordentown earlier this season, she had 11 Ks. And she's been doing a great job in 24 innings pitched here, giving up only 14 hits. That one's going to be popped off. Had 31 Ks this year and 11 walks, so about a 3-to-1 ratio. She's pitching really well. I'll tell you what, she's got like a 1.0 ERA. And that one's going to be grounded to third base and thrown out at first. So that's going to end the 4th inning here as we pick back up in the top of the 5th.
Comes the pitch. High fastball there.
So as we stated, warm day here at the farm. Wind is picking up a little bit. Can certainly hear that going on. Tell you what, JoJo, they're certainly making these pitches. They're working the count in every at bat.
No, 100%, and they deserve it. They're taking long at bats. You know, they're being smart how softball should be played. And here comes a ball ripped down the third base line.
And she's going to get thrown out at first, but great effort there by number 6. That was Haley Hunter, having a great season for Cinnaminson. She is batting .400 on the year. She's got 4 RBIs and 4 runs, so I'm sure the Hounds happy to get an out there. As we continue in this one, and we'll see what Cinnaminson can do here with number 11. Coming up to bat for the Pirates. This is Maddie Riddler. As I stated, a very talented player. That one's going to be low and outside, and one of the leaders here on the Pirates. So she's got a great combination of speed and contact. So let's see what Fontana can do here. Riddler with a big swing there. Great attempt. And now the count's 1-1. So hopefully Fontana can get out of this inning. There are no batters on. There are no base runners on. She's going to hit that one up, and it's going to be bobbled a little bit, and Riddler's going to get on base. So great hit there by Maddie Riddler. And now Cinnaminson's got a runner on, looking to hopefully try to tie this game up with Hannah Derbyshire, their pitcher, who I stated previously, having a great season. Maybe trying to help her out her own cause here. And as I stated, Derbyshire has 4 hits on the year. And that's going to do it.
Playing some very solid baseball. Can't wait to see how this season turns out and what's more to come after this. They're balling right now.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the baseball team, JoJo? I know you're a contributor on the varsity team. Who are some of your team leaders, and what do you guys look to do here this season?
You know, we have a goal. You know, we made it pretty far last year, and we have a similar goal to last year, which is go as far as we can, play cleanest, best baseball we can. And we have 2 great coaches, Gene Darling and Zachary Westerberg, and they believe that we have good enough talent to go all the way.
But you guys lost a couple of seniors last year, solid contributors, and those guys have gone on now to play baseball in college, so we wish them all the best and certainly wish the baseball team the best this season.
Yeah, it definitely was a big blow when we lost multiple college players and veterans, but we got a lot of new freshmen and can't wait to see what they can do and contribute and see how they grow over these next 3-4 years.
Oh, that was a great play there by Cinnaminson. Real heads-up play there by the team. I'm sure the coaches really loved the effort on that one. But great attempt there by the Hounds. Still plenty of softball left in this one and plenty of scores waiting for those to come in. Love to provide our viewers with some up-to-date happenings from our other teams, and we'll give you those as they come in. And the Hounds are going to get a hit. Great job there by the Lady Hounds, and it looks like we're going to do another pinch runner for Fontana. It looks like deja vu all over again here, JoJo, but nevertheless, Hounds have a great opportunity here once again in the bottom of the fifth to put another run on the board. Amelia Ribadavia. This is very reminiscent of their earlier score, but nevertheless, looking to get a bunt there. Great play by the catcher of the Pirates. But I'm sure the Hounds would love to advance their runners, would love to score another run. 1-0. So we'll see what the Pirates have in store, and that looks like it's going to be a hit. She's going to be thrown out at first, and a big attempt there at third. She's going to get thrown out at third, trying to advance the runner there, but nevertheless, great play there by Cinnaminson. All the credit to the Pirates. The Greyhounds went for it, didn't get it, but still up in this one, 1-0. And now 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth with Haley MacArthur, as I previously stated, very, very talented freshman here for the Lady Hounds. Let's see what she can do. And that was a really good pitch there by the Pirates. That's going to be strike one. But the Hounds are 2 innings away, JoJo, from getting a big win here, opening day. And that's going to be slapped down the third base line. Looks foul. So now MacArthur has a 0-2 count. And Cinnaminson, number 4, Hannah Derbyshire, who we previously stated is in pole position here to get an out here in the bottom of the fifth, with really time running out for the Pirates. Looks like that's going to be a ball. So great eye there by the Lady Hounds. And we're still waiting on those scores to come in, and obviously we'll keep our viewers plugged in as we get them. Great pitch. Check swing. That's going to be a ball. So now the count is 2-2. And still anyone's game, JoJo, and this has been a great home opener. As we stated, the weather has been awesome. We have a great community turnout. There are fans in the stands. There are fans with lawn chairs. That's a high pitch there. Great eye there by the Hounds. And that's a credit to the players and the coaches for having some patience here and making Cinnaminson earn it. So let's see what they have here. And she's going to come up to bat once again with a full count and see what Derbyshire can do here. And that's going to be a walk. So good eye there by the Hounds. Getting a runner on base. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Still anybody's game. And again, for those tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Jojo Melissaratos. We are live at the farm as the Northern Burlington Lady Greyhounds take on the Cinnaminson Pirates, which has really been a great matchup of 2 local teams. Riley Pylock, number 4 here, up to bat. Going to get a quick timeout. Little words of wisdom here from Coach Wolverton, who is a tremendous coach here at the farm. Can't say enough about Coach Wolverton and his coaching staff here. They've really just been awesome with our softball team. So Pylock here up to bat. It's going to be outside. Catcher was looking for a steal, not happening. But I'll tell you what, I had Riley in class last year, JoJo, and she's a great student, honor student here at the farm, student athlete. Works so hard in the classroom, on the field. And we'll see if she can make something happen here for the Lady Hounds in the bottom of the 5th. Good pitch there, and that was called a strike. And now she's behind in the count, but hopefully she can get a big play here or something to happen for our Lady Hounds so they can increase their lead. Fontana's a great pitcher, but I'm sure she'd love more than a 1-0 lead, and that's going to be a shot to the outfield, and that's going to go foul.
Hey, she's strike hitter now, right? Open up your zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, we got 2 down, step.
So, JoJo, we mentioned to our viewers we had a lot of excitement here going on with all of our teams, and so now I just want to kind of bring our viewers up to date with all of the exciting action here that is going on with all of our athletic teams. So as I previously stated, Northern Baseball team you're a part of here, JoJo, was successful today versus Cinnaminson, getting a big win. So congratulations to the boys baseball team. Head coach Mr. Gene Darling getting a win there, 6-3. Our golf team got a big win versus Burlington Township. So that's a credit to the team there. Also, boys tennis fell to Morristown Friends, but I'll tell you what, Coach Tomasetti's been doing a great job. Actually defeated Morristown just last week in a big-time win, so looking forward to a really exciting season for that squad. Girls lacrosse fell to Haddon Township 15-13, really in a game that could have went either way. Our boys lacrosse team won a big game at Delran, 15-2, so good job by them. And our boys volleyball team, as I previously mentioned, and Northern TV had been on hand for their big win versus Seneca, continues their undefeated season, defeating Kingsway today at Kingsway. So a big road win, 2-0. So lots of excitement here at the farm today and lots of excitement here left in the spring sports season. And I'll tell you what, JoJo, lots of excitement left in this game. So looking forward to the Hounds pulling off a big win here in our home opener.
Trying to get something going so they could keep playing this game here, maybe a little comeback from behind.
All right, nothing drops in front. Sam, ready to charge it slowly.
Oh, it's a strike called. My bad.
Hey, regular right-hand batter. Meanwhile, you're good.
It was a pitch, and that is low.
Hey, reset. Straight up, regular deck.
comes pitch from Michaela. And it is hit back slowly, and she throws to first, and that will be an out.
Straight up, regular depth.
Comes the pitch. Kayla getting ready. And the pitch. Ooh, just off the plate. Great pitch. I don't know about that call, but just off the plate.
And good eye there. And so Northern, obviously, as I stated, high expectations coming into this one. Look to contend for a division championship as well as make the playoffs again.
Header up to the plate, looking to do some serious power here. Comes the pitch. It is hit, jammed, and caught for the third out, and that will be the end of the
sixth here, the top of the sixth rather, JoJo, but Northern up in this one, 1-0. So still a lot of exciting action left to play, and obviously we want the Lady Hounds to win this one, but Cinnaminson still very much in this game. So we'll see what the Hounds can do here in the bottom of the sixth, which may be their last at-bats if they can hold on to this lead.
Zone in, hit it hard.
As we stated, Northern has a really good team, and we expect a great game here today.
And the pitch. Call it first strike. Looking to get this first batter out. First batter is always the hardest batter to get out here.
Absolutely, JoJo. So we'll see what it has in store here with the pitch. And that's going to be fouled off. So
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting day to be here at Northern. Pretty high on our sports, and love cheering them on.
Absolutely, JoJo. So now Northern coming up to bat here, currently up 1-0, bottom of the sixth.
What'd you say?
Nobody better, let's go.
Oh, yeah. The Jimmy's cookie jar? That's a good question. Someone should make a chairman cookie.
Laced on the bunt. A great effort there by the Greyhounds. Great play there. But Madison Fontana up to bat, and as we stated, she's having a great season.
The mayo? With extra spicy sauce. Don't sleep on it.
That's the one, right?
Going to be called foul.
We got first and second. Hey. 164. 164.
Hopefully she can get on base.
That's a great comeback.
Got one out.
Hey, hit it where it's been, buddy. No help. Let's go. Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Five, 3-6. 5-3-6.
We currently have a runner on second, so we'll see what the Lady Hounds can do here.
Yeah, do you hate all sauces? What is your deal?
Good hold. Back.
I feel like you just
Zone
hate
in now.
sauce.
Zone in.
You're not sauce.
Hey, just stay balanced, right?
Let's go, Maddie.
You don't wrap it on mustard.
Keep it simple, good job. Let's go. Hey, Woody.
That is crazy.
Good time. Right on. Stay on it now. Contact. Hey, just right there now.
It's like, I mean,
Base it up the middle.
it's like a super sweet anyway.
And that's going to be fouled off the backstop.
Bro, I can't believe you're not sauce maxing. Like, I only eat chicken tenders and fries just as a vessel for sauce. Hot sauce is a great thing.
Hey, got one down,
Thanks,
so run into
Arasha.
attack. Score on the head.
Alright, you're winning points back slowly.
Stay smart. Here we go, buddy.
That one's going to be high and outside.
Yeah, stop yapping.
Northern Burlington softball has been very consistent for the last couple years, and they're looking to go over that hump, get a couple more wins, and go further in the playoffs.
Hey, win it back. Stay.
I'll tell you what, that's really just smart base running there by the team, and it's a credit to the coaching staff for keeping these girls up and aware of all kinds of situations. So really smart play there. Certainly, softball team here rooting for all of our teams on the farm. Want to give a shout out to our athletic director, Dr. Dan Uzaki. He does a great job keeping everybody plugged in. And also want to inform our viewers you can keep up with all of the exciting action at Northern_TV. And we're on Twitter. We're also on YouTube. You can check us out and follow all of the exciting sports action and academic action. And it's going to be a really exciting fourth quarter here at Northern with many concerts, award ceremonies, and wonderful activities here to keep our viewers plugged in.
Here comes the pitch.
Go, Jake. Hey, we got two down now. Be aggressive. Good push.
Ump's getting set. Pitcher's getting set. Here comes the pitch.
Good hold.
Also want to take this opportunity to once again thank our sponsor, Canon, great manufacturer of electronic devices. And as I previously stated, this game is currently being filmed with Canon cameras. So thank you very much to Canon for their support. Want to also thank our production crew, Mr. Tyler Zanani and Mr. Sean Ulick, for preparing the cameras. Our current camera crew, Mr. Lucas Fernandez, Mr. Jeff Winzinger. Our other video production teacher, Mr. Chris Niedermeyer. Certainly you, JoJo, for your contribution. In addition to our softball team and the Cinnaminson softball team.
The 25 is just cheesy.
Come on. Come on. Turn it a little bit. Outfield straight up.
I'm a bowling matcher. I like bowling matcher. I can guarantee that I'm there. What's what I'm doing?
Foul ball.
And that was a great play there by the Greyhounds. Real effort there shown by the Lady Hounds. I'm sure the coaching staff loves to see that.
Scott is one of my favorite people.
Still, really close game, anybody's game. And again, for those tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student and baseball player, Mr. Jojo Melissaratos. We are here live at the farm. It is Monday, April 15th, 2024, as the Northern Burlington Lady Greyhounds take on the Cinnaminson Pirates. And really, what's been an outstanding game here, Jojo. So the Hounds now 1 out away from a big win here in our home opener.
Outfield straight up. No double. Regular death.
It's made by Fiat.
Regular death.
It's Dodge, Chrysler, Fiat, Jeep, and it's those are two very good machines. I kind of love the Dodge Challenger. The last like proper muscle car left. The ones are too small. The Challenger is a classic 70 size. Yeah, people will car max in. I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad you had the ability to say it. You say something super controversial.
Reset. 2 down. Hey, one day about it. Right.
And the pitch is hit deep, and that is off the fence, and she's going to make a turn to second, and she will get there standing.
And I'll tell you what, JoJo, this game has come as advertised. We knew this was going to be a close game and a real nail-biter, and we've certainly got a great game here. Cinnaminson currently has 2 runners on base, and they're down, but they're certainly not out. So it's really up to the Hounds here to pull this one out and get a big win. And obviously, we've been rooting for the Greyhounds all game, and we've been rooting for a good game, and we certainly got one here. So
Shirt on top. Shirt your bag.
Got 2 guys on, 3rd and 2nd.
Outfield, nothing dropped.
that's going to do it. So congratulations to Coach Wolverton and the Lady Hounds and all the coaching staff. On behalf of all of us here at Northern TV, on behalf of Mr. JoJo and Melissa Rados, I am Mr. James Dowd, signing off.